morning, and it's a pleasure to be here. Today is the day 2 of the Value Challenge. Yesterday, I started talking about um, the fact that I'm gonna be sharing 10 tips that would help you secure a fully funded scholarship in 6 months. My name is Bisolo Obiyan once again. I am the director of the Study Abroad Consulting, and I'm the founder of the Left-Handers International Organization. Now, today I'll be sharing the second tip, and I have titled this tip Research, Research, Research. As soon as you work on tip number 1 that I shared yesterday, which is about changing your mindset and about you doing it afraid. As soon as you make that decision to go ahead with your application and do it afraid, you must focus on researching. That is the next thing to do. In doing your research, you must begin to what? Make contact with friends who are studying abroad. Make contact with people who are in Nigeria who know how to help you go about your application. For example, I help people with creating a list based on interest. Now, specifically, when you do your research, you should create your list based on interest, not based on stereotype or or emotion. You should be logical about your list creation. What do I mean by you being logical? Focus on schools that are fully funded. Okay, if you're targeting getting a scholarship in 6 months, please do not focus on government sponsored opportunities alone. Focus on opportunities that are school specific. And when you focus on school specific opportunities, you get a chance to sell yourself to the schools. People make a mistake of sending applications to organizations or to scholarship bodies, especially opportunities like Commonwealth, Chevening, and the rest of them. Now, don't get me wrong, these opportunities are very good, but you know what? It is so competitive, and at the end of the day, you may not be selected, not because you're not good. So, what you should do is this: focus on school specific opportunities. When you create your list, when you do your research, begin to focus on a number of schools that are offering fully funded scholarships. Now, when you do your research, timing is very important. What period are you looking at applying? What period of the year are you looking at sending your application? Focus on two major terms in schools. There are two major terms that gives international students opportunity to get fully funded scholarships. These terms are the fall term and the spring term. The fall term application usually opens around March, April, and later into May in some schools, and in some others by April they are done with taking in application. When you do this, you are able to send your application soon enough so that by the end of July, August, or early September, you have an offer letter, and then you're ready to book your. I mean, you would have gotten your offer letter by late July, so that you can book your visa appointment as soon as possible. Sometimes, as soon as you send in your application, you can even get a response in 2 months. So they know that as an international student, you will need enough time to plan for booking for your visa interview and your travel plans. So this is very important. Do your research well. Create a list based on interest, not on emotion. Create a list based on interest, not on emotion. When you create, let's just end that one. Thank you.